Out in the vast ocean of interstellar space, a tiny human-made object sails onward, Voyager 1. This small probe, no bigger than a car, is the farthest thing we've ever sent from home, a silent emissary to the cosmos. Launched in 1977, it's journeyed for nearly half a century, leaving our solar system behind. Voyager 1 carries the sights and sounds of Earth on a golden record, a greeting for any civilization that might find it. Traveling at over 38,000 miles per hour, it's now more than 15 billion miles away. A radio signal takes over 23 hours to reach it, and another 23 to return. This is not a phone call, it's a conversation that spans 2 days. For decades, Voyager 1 has been our eyes and ears in the deep dark, sending back precious data from a place we've never been. It's a fragile, aging pioneer powered by the slow decay of plutonium, technology from a different era. Its mission was never meant to last this long. Yet it perseveres, a symbol of human ingenuity and our unyielding desire to know what lies beyond. But this connection is fragile. The spacecraft is old, its systems ancient. For years, we've known that one day the silence we fear most would come, the day Voyager 1 would stop talking. In early 2025, that day nearly arrived. A critical failure threatened to sever our connection forever, turning our greatest explorer into a ghost ship lost in the interstellar currents. The fear was real. We were about to lose our messenger. The world held its breath. Would this be the end of our farthest journey? The universe is cold, empty, and unforgiving. For Voyager 1, survival is a constant battle. The crisis began with a subtle, terrifying sign. The primary thrusters, which keep the antenna pointed at Earth, were failing. Without them, Voyager would tumble, its antenna drifting away, deaf and mute, lost to us. The cause? Decades of residue clogging the fuel lines like cosmic cholesterol. NASA's engineers knew this was a ticking clock. The thrusters were becoming unreliable. At any moment they could fail completely and Voyager would be lost forever. This wasn't just the loss of a machine, it was the loss of a part of our story. Voyager 1 is our only probe in interstellar space. Losing it would blind us to what lies beyond our sun's domain. The data it sends back is irreplaceable, telling us about the very fabric of our galactic environment. The silence of Voyager 1 would be a profound loss for all humanity. So the race was on. A new generation of engineers, some not even born when Voyager launched, gathered to solve an impossible problem. They had to perform remote surgery on a patient 15 billion miles away. The stakes were as high as they could be. They were fighting to preserve a legacy, to keep a conversation going, and to stave off the silence we all feared. The fate of our farthest explorer rested on their shoulders, and the clock was ticking. To save Voyager 1, engineers became cosmic archaeologists. They dug into yellowing blueprints and ancient code written in digital languages few still spoke. The challenge? Revive backup thrusters dormant for 21 years, last used during Voyager's Saturn flyby. The hope was to reactivate heaters for these thrusters, gently warming the frozen fuel lines and clearing blockages. It was a long shot, based on deep understanding of the spacecraft's ancient systems. At JPL, experts pored over schematics older than themselves, trying to resurrect technology from before the internet. Every command had to be perfect. There was no room for error. They were whispering instructions to a ghost from the past, hoping it would respond. This was no simple software patch, but a delicate, high-stakes operation. The command sequence would carefully reroute power and fire up heaters cold for decades. The plan relied on engineering knowledge, educated guesswork, and respect for the original creators. They were standing on the shoulders of giants, reaching across the void to save their creation. As if the technical challenges weren't enough, the team faced a hard deadline. Only one antenna on Earth could send commands to Voyager, the Deep Space Network's 70-meter dish in Canberra, Australia. It was scheduled for year-long upgrades starting May 4, 2025. If the team couldn't fix Voyager before then, they'd lose their chance until February 2026, almost certainly too late. The window was closing fast. Every day spent planning was a day lost. The team had to work quickly, but with extreme caution. A rushed command could be fatal. The world of space exploration watched, breath held. The cosmic clock was ticking. The command sequence was finalized, a digital prayer sent into the darkness. The antenna was aimed, the message loaded, and with a keystroke the rescue attempt began. Now all they could do was wait. The command was sent, a stream of hope racing through the void. For 23 hours it traveled to Voyager 1, where ancient computers prepared to execute a command not given in decades. The heaters for the backup thrusters were instructed to turn on, warming the frozen fuel lines. Back on Earth, the team waited. 46 agonizing hours passed. Did the command arrive? Did the heaters work? Did the thrusters fire? Every worst-case scenario played through their minds. Then, on March 20th, the signal arrived, a faint whisper from the edge of the solar system. Telemetry streamed in. The heaters had activated. The temperature was rising. Relief swept the control room. But the final test remained: had the thrusters fired? Could they control the spacecraft's roll? The data was clear. The backup thrusters had fired perfectly, reorienting Voyager and keeping its antenna locked on Earth. The impossible repair, 15 billion miles away, was a success. The control room erupted in cheers and tears. Todd Barber, propulsion lead, called it a miracle save. It was a moment of triumph. A victory for human ingenuity and hope against cosmic odds. Voyager 1 was safe. The journey could continue. With Voyager 1's future secured, a beautiful event took place on May 31, 2025. The European Space Agency sent a new message into the void, a live performance of Strauss's The Blue Danube. This waltz, famously used in 2001, A Space Odyssey but left off the golden record, was now sent to the stars. The transmission celebrated the composer's 200th birthday and ESA's 50th anniversary. A poetic gesture, the radio waves carrying the melody began their own journey into deep space, destined for an impossible encounter. After 23 hours, the signal would sweep past Voyager 1, a cultural echo crossing paths with a physical explorer. This was not data or a command, but art, a message of beauty and creativity. It symbolized the connection between science and the humanities, logic and dreams. The same technology that repaired a spacecraft now sent music into the cosmos. We are not just explorers, we are artists and dreamers, sending all parts of ourselves into the universe. The waltz will travel on long after it passes Voyager, a soundwave of human joy and creativity. It's a metaphor for our quest for knowledge. We send our logic and dreams into the darkness, hoping they find a place among the stars. The rescue of Voyager 1 was more than a technical achievement. It reminded us what we stand to lose. Voyager is our proxy in the great unknown, representing our courage and relentless curiosity. To lose it would have felt like a retreat from the frontier, an echo of our own limitations. But we did not fail. The miracle save is a symbol of our persistence, even against overwhelming odds. Human ingenuity found a way. This rescue ensures Voyager 1 can continue its mission, keeping our conversation with the cosmos alive. Voyager is a constant reminder of the universe's scale and our place within it. It is a lonely, fragile vessel, carrying the dreams of a species that dared to wonder. Its survival reaffirms that we are still explorers, still reaching, still pushing boundaries. It is a beacon of hope in the vast darkness. As Voyager continues its silent journey, it carries more than instruments and a golden record. It carries the story of its own survival, a testament to the bond between creator and creation. It is the echo of humanity, a whisper that says, "We were here. We reached for the stars." And for now, that whisper continues on into the unknown. Beyond the protective cocoon of our solar system lies a realm untouched by human hands or machines, until Voyager 1. When it crossed the heliopause, it became the first human-made object to enter true interstellar space. Here, the sun's influence wanes, giving way to the wild, unfiltered winds of the galaxy. Voyager's instruments, battered by decades of radiation and cold, now faced an environment unlike any it had ever known. The familiar hum of solar particles faded, replaced by a new cosmic silence. In this darkness, Voyager sensors detected the faint tremors of interstellar plasma, a discovery that revealed just how different this new frontier was. Each signal beamed back to Earth carries the secrets of a place no other machine has seen: the density of charged particles, the temperature of the plasma, the whispers of ancient supernovae. Voyager is our eyes and ears, gathering knowledge that will rewrite textbooks for generations. But the challenges are immense. Communications grow fainter, power dwindles, and the spacecraft systems must be coaxed to survive in the harshest of conditions. Still, Voyager presses onward. Its journey beyond the heliopause is not just a triumph of engineering, but a leap into the pure unknown. Every byte of data is a message from the edge, a testament to our hunger to understand what lies beyond the last light of our sun. In the vast interstellar expanse, Voyager continues its impossible mission, charting a course where curiosity is the only guide, and discovery awaits in the endless dark. And yet, Voyager carries more than instruments and data. It carries a greeting etched in gold to the unknown. Affixed to its side is the golden record, a time capsule of humanity curated in hope and humility. On its surface, instructions for playback encoded in the language of science. Within, a selection of music, Bach and Blind Willie Johnson, folk songs and greetings in 55 languages, echoing the diversity of our world. Images of life on Earth, mathematical diagrams, and the laughter of a child are all preserved in analog grooves, waiting for a stranger's touch. The golden record is more than a message. It is a declaration. It says, we were here. We wondered. We reached out. In the vastness where Voyager now drifts, the odds of discovery are vanishingly small. Yet the record's existence is an act of cosmic optimism, a testament to our belief that across unimaginable distances and eons, someone or something may one day listen. As Voyager sails further from home, the golden record becomes a symbol of our collective hope, that curiosity and kindness can bridge the silence between stars. It's a whisper into eternity, carrying the essence of our species, our sounds, our images, our dreams, into the endless dark in search of kinship or simply to be known. Voyager 1 now glides through the interstellar night, far beyond the cradle of Earth, carrying with it not just messages but meaning. Its journey has redefined the boundaries of exploration and the very concept of home. For scientists, Voyager's data unraveled the secrets of distant planets, revealed the mysteries of magnetic fields, and captured the first family portrait of our solar system, reminding us of our place in the cosmic tapestry. But Voyager's influence stretches even further. It has inspired generations to look up and wonder, to ask questions that reach past the horizon. Its story is told in classrooms, echoed in art and music, and woven into the dreams of those who gaze at the night sky. Voyager 1 is more than a spacecraft. It is a symbol of humanity's urge to explore, to seek, to hope. Long after its power fades, its legacy will endure, a testament to what we can achieve when curiosity guides us. Voyager's golden message and the silent courage of its journey will continue to ignite imaginations, reminding us that the unknown is not something to fear, but to embrace. As future explorers set their sights on distant worlds, they will follow in Voyager's wake, propelled by the same spirit that launched a small probe into the vastness, seeking connection, discovery, and the promise of tomorrow.